Hello everyone, I am Mrs. Bailey and today we're going to do our brand new budget for the week of April 1st through the 6th. So let me go ahead and put that right here before I forget. If you are new here, welcome first of all. I like to give subscriber shout outs, but I literally just did a video right before this and I've already given the shout outs. So if you haven't yet already and you subscribed like before this video, then go back and look at that video or maybe the video before that because your name may have been called out on that one. But on this channel, we do our budget backwards, meaning me and my husband, we work for Lyft and Uber mainly, while our car maintenance, I got car maintenance on the brain. Watch some of my other videos if you want to know about the car maintenance issues we've been having. But what am I trying to say? Because of our, now I forgot what I was about to say. Not the car maintenance. Oh, we have a floor maintenance company. And we drive Uber and Lyft when that company is slow. So we make a big bulk of our money from Uber and Lyft mainly at this time in our lives. So we actually do our budget backwards. So we write down the bills that's due for the week, the variable expenses that we need, and any sinking funds that we wish to, that we, hopefully we can do. And then we go out and try to see if we can make it. So today is Tuesday, the 1st. So actually this started from, it started from today, but normally it would have started on the 31st, which was yesterday. But I took yesterday off. This is what I wanted to explain. I said on the last one, a family member needed dire need of some money. So you guys know, normally I have an envelope here. Oops, I put it in the wrong one. I have an envelope here that I have been stuffing since December 1st. And as you can see, it's only ones in here. I've been putting $1 a day, but this person needed the money ASAP or else type of situation. So I just took all of the big bills out of here. They're going to pay me back, but I'm not going to wait on that. So I'm going to have to replenish this week. And also I took out some of the big bills out of the 100 envelope savings challenge also. So I still have money in here, but if you notice, you only see ones for the most part. Except that one. I did leave that 20 in there. That was that funny 20. So I have to put the big bills back in there too. So the total of that came up to $210. So I'm going to have to put that back in there also because I don't want to wait, for lack of better words. But anyway, let's go ahead and zoom in and let's see what we can do on top of trying to replenish that back. I'm not going to do it all at one time, but I'm just going to do it slowly throughout the week. I'm just going to start putting the bigger bills back in as I get them. Okay, so the first thing that we had is the trip I have to pay today. And that's $200. If you want to know what the trip is, it's I went to Turks and Caicos at the end of February. And it was a great trip. I tried to back out of the trip. I agreed to go on the trip last year before I started my debt-free journey in August. And when I wanted to back out after I started this journey, it's 4 of us that always go on a trip. They couldn't get their room downgraded because the resort was filled up on some of those days. So we couldn't, so the room that we had, well, not the room, it was like a house. It was a villa. And they couldn't downgrade to a smaller one to just those 3. So even if I didn't go, I still would have had to pay. So with the trip being all inclusive and everything, I went. And I think I did a video on that also. I don't think I spent $300 on that trip. And that was with baggage, getting pictures and everything. I don't even think I spent $300 once I was on there. So But I still owe like $800 or something after $600 or $800 after I pay this. I'll see. I'm about to pay this. It's early in the morning right now, so I'm about to pay that. But anyway, we have a credit card that's due on the 3rd. And we're going to put $50 on there. And then Mr. Bailey has, is that him? Yeah, that Mr. Bailey has a credit card that's due on the 4th. He normally just puts $50 on there, but we'll see how the week goes if we actually are able to put more on that, because that's what all of the Jeep is on there, and we really want to get that paid down as soon as possible. And then also on the 4th, we have, I think this is Mr. Bailey's Apple storage. And that's $9.99, so we're just going to put $10. And on the 5th, the rent is due, and that's $900. And then also on the 5th, I have a credit card that's due, and we're going to put $50 on there. And on the 6th, I also have another credit card that's due that we're going to put $50 on. So let's see how much this is. 200 plus 50 plus 50 plus 10 plus 900 plus 50 plus 50. Okay, so that's $1,310. It sure is nice to be caught up and not having to trying to pay last week's bills with this week's bills, or last month's bills with this week's bills. Okay, so that's $1,310. Now we're gonna go to our variable expenses, which I put my groceries, household, haircuts, like all that type of things in here. So groceries, my nephew is back, so our bill kind of goes up when he's back, because that baby is looking for his breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So he's the sweetest though. But he just came back yesterday. Mr. Bailey just went and got him. So we're going to do $200 for groceries. Household, we still need to get all of the stuff that we said we needed last week, so I'm going to keep that at $75. Miscellaneous, I always forget something, so we're going to do $25. Haircuts, we're going to do, let's see, my nephew is here too, so I don't know, 55 plus 10. We're going to do 70. And I said I was going to change it from health and beauty to just health. We got to go to the Better Health and Vitamin store. And what was my budget last week on this? Let's see. We had a budget of $75. We're going to keep that. Okay, so 200 plus 75 plus 25 plus 70 plus 75 equals 445. Okay, so far, if we add these two together, we're at $1,755. Y'all know this is like a breath of fresh air to me, because normally at this time of the month, I'm still trying to pay the car note that was due on the 28th, plus my rent, plus all of this other stuff, and this number is normally well over $2,000 at this point. So this is actually good. If I was to say we made, let's see, $2,200. Let me see what that would be. That would give us $445 left over. Let's just say if I was to say that. So I don't want to necessarily have to spend that much, but let's see what we could do over here at the sinking funds. I need to pay the $220 back, so pay back, no, 210. Pay back 210. I think that's all I'm going to focus on. I'm not going to overwhelm myself because normally y'all know I like to do the most when it comes to trying to fill up the envelopes and everything. I'm not going to do that. I just think I'm just going to keep it right there. So let's see how much we need to make. I should have just kept the other number up though. Okay, 1310 plus 445 plus 210 is 1965. So we need to bring in $1,965 in order to meet this. If anything else happens where we make extra money this week, I am going to start putting into the 100 envelope challenge on top of trying to pay off that phone bill. That's $122. If I pay that off, my bill is still going to be the same this month, but next month it'll go down significantly because they'll owe me the $30 that I paid from this phone plus the whatever else that the phone would go down. So another 30. So it'll probably go down like $60 next, you know. Oh, that's good. Sorry guys, I had to do a stretch. That made me feel good. Okay, we need to do just a tad bit of expense tracking for the week. Here we go. I have some receipts over here. I don't know what. Okay, this is gas. We do not track on this channel, guys. We do not track gas or taxes because I have to do my taxes with my with my other business and everything. So I just try to keep it simple, and so I don't add that. And a gas, we have to get gas twice a day, sometimes 3 times a day, and that's just overwhelming for this channel. So I don't put that in there. So the money that you just seen right there that I need to make is literally just for what you saw me write down. That has nothing to do with the gas or the taxes. Okay, so what do we have here? Yesterday was the 31st. This was the 31st. But you know what? I'm going to put this on here because technically that was part of the week, Monday. So even though I put from the 1st to the 6th, it's just because I haven't been working and this is when I'm getting started. But I'm going to keep that on here. So, but I'm just still going to put the first 4-1 and 4-1 because this did come out of this week's budget money. Mr. Bailey went to Kroger and he also went to the Dollar Tree. So at Kroger yesterday for last night, I gotta put that on there too. We got pizza too from Little Caesars. Is this all? Yeah, this is 6. Kroger was under groceries, and that was $6.17. Dollar Tree, I'm going to have to, what is a striped rug? Okay, I could tell by the tax that whatever this striped rug is and the liquid plumber was all one. So we had $1.25 times 4 is $5 plus the 30 cents in tax. That was household. So what did I just do? It was $5.30. We know that much. $5.30. And then let's skip down one more And so we could do the grocery part. So it came up to $9.15 altogether, minus $5.30. So the grocery part was $3.85. Because he got snacks. Y'all know Mr. Bailey and his snacks. Okay, and then the Little Caesars was it $13.85 was it? $13.22. So we're gonna put that under groceries. $13.22. We got 2 pizzas. I went on the app and I learned that they have deals over here on this. They don't be showing you that. You got to go and search for them on the Little Caesars apps. And it was $5.99 for a large pizza with 2 toppings. So the one with the 2 toppings actually costs less than the one that I got with 1 topping. The hot and ready. But anyway, let's go ahead and we had a $200 budget minus $617 is $193.83, and then minus $13.25. 193.83 minus $13.25. Did I say $13.22 and then wrote down $13.25? I have no idea. Okay, minus the $3.85. $176.73. And then household, we had 75 minus 530 is 697. 69.70. Okay, let me grab my markers. Groceries, I highlight pink so that I could distinguish, because as you can see, I go all over the place with it. So when I come back tomorrow, purple is household. So like when I come back tomorrow, let's say I do a household, instead of me trying to figure and look which one's household, my eyes can automatically go to household because I know that it's purple. So that's the reason why I highlight. I got that from the Budget Mom, which this is actually her book, The Budget Mom. So a lot of you asked me, where do I get this this binder from, this tracker book? It's The Budget Mom. I believe she's here on YouTube also, but I believe you can go to thebudgetmom.com to get this book. As much as people ask me, I wish that I can get a commission for it, but I'm not sure if she does that. But anyway, I think that is going to be it for today's bills. For this week's bills. This number makes me happy. I know that seems like a lot in a week, but normally this number is like around 2,500 or something. So if in fact we can make the 2,200 today, I haven't been to work yesterday or today. I'm going through my womanly thing that I go through every month, and good thing I try to take Monday and Tuesday off anyway, but it just happened to happen like this. So I will be going back to work tomorrow, Wednesday. So I will work Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Hopefully on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, Lyft will have the bonuses again, so that I'm even thinking, like, if they do a bonus this week, I think I might just put that towards the debt, like, so that I would actually look at that as extra if we can make over this 1965. So anyway, thank you all so much. If you made it to this point in the video, we're almost 20 minutes in. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate you for doing that, because when you leave your comments, even if it's just an emoji, when you give me a thumbs up, when you share, that helps out the channel, because we are monetized on this channel, and we're trying to put all of our money that we make on YouTube in the year of 2025 towards our debt, which I did do that video on Sunday, I believe. So if you go back and just a couple videos and watch, I think it's titled Debt Confession or something like that. It always has the blue thumbnail on there with me on there, and it's it has to say a debt snowball on there or something, so it's easy to find. But anyway, thank you all so much for being here. And pretty much the rest of the video, I was going to do the meal planning, but I'm not going to do that this week. I'm not going to do it today because we're already towards the middle of the week, and I'm not sure when I'm going to be able to grocery shop, what I'm going to make, what I'm going to do, or whatever. Now that my nephew is back, he normally helps me cook when I have to work all day. And he kind of helps with the menu also, but he's asleep. So I'm going to get with the kids and Mr. Bailey and see what they want this week, what they have a taste for. And then maybe I might come back and just do the meal plan like a little bit on another video. But if not, I'll just probably add it in every day. Like today, I have chicken that needs to be cooked. There's some chicken legs in the freezer in here, and there's also some in the freezer in the garage, in the deep freezer. So I need to get those out and thaw those out. And I don't know if I'm going to make like a chicken broccoli rice, like a bake, or am I going to just do like air fried chicken with rice on the side and broccoli on the side, and just make it like a meal like that. I'm not sure. But normally when I don't have that much chicken, I'll do it as the bake, as the broccoli bake, chicken broccoli bake, and it goes a lot further. So we will see. I'm going to talk with the kids and see what they got to taste for, because that's whatever it's going to be chicken and rice. So, but anyway, thanks again for staying to this point, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with most likely like maybe a ride along and just seeing if we could actually make this money for the week. Thanks for watching.